So now we have to complete the part. We all in the name of collection framework we already covered set, list and map. Set is the data structure which allow only unique elements. List is the data structure which can allow duplicate and um, lists are indexed basically. And map is key value pair. So we already covered those things in detail. Let's move to the next topic, that is generics. That is generics. So what is generics? uh, let me show the problem first, then I will talk you more about generics. P4 P4 array demo. Suppose um, I have dog class, I have car class, I have mobile class, and so on. You can have different type of classes. So let's come back to the array object, array demo class. I'm going to create a main method. In the main method, I'm going to write um, mm, let's create an array. So if I'm going to create object of dog, dog, sorry, dog array, dogs equal to new dog type of array, and let's say I say 5. What is the meaning? The meaning is in this array we can store 5 dogs. Okay, so let's try to understand. Dogs 0 equal to new dog. Fine. Let me copy this code and try to write 5 times. 0th element, 1th element, sorry, 1th element, 2th element, 3rd element, and 4th element. Yeah, now it's very good. Without any problem, it's working fine. But can we assign mobile here? Can we assign car here? Can we assign string here? Can we assign numbers? No. No. Why? Why? Can anybody tell me? Why? Because array are type safe. Arrays are type safe. What is the meaning? The meaning is that once you declare the type while creating the array, you can only add only those type of elements. You can add dog as many as you want, whatever the size, but you cannot add any other data type. You cannot add cat, you cannot add lion. Getting my point? Yes. So arrays are type safe. Arrays are type safe. Let's come to the collection framework, and for the collection framework I will use ArrayList, which is very much similar to the array, and I will give the name ArrayList demo. In the ArrayList demo I'm going to create a list of dogs. Instead of array I will going to create a list of dogs. So how will create? ArrayList dog dogs equal to new ArrayList. Let me comment this part. So how to create array something like that. How to create ArrayList something like that. Now it's time to assign values. So dogs dot add, I can add new dog, control C, as many as dog I can, as many as, there is no problem with size. In the array we can only add 5 tag dogs at most, but here I can add as many as dog I want. But it's okay, but can I add a number? Oh my god, no problem. Can I add a string? Oh my god, no problem. Can I add new car? Can I add morning mobile? Getting? You can see you can add it. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it's a bad thing. Why bad thing? Because you are saying it's a list of dog, and let's get index 2, it will give a string. Let's get index 3, it will give the car. You are expecting dog from a collection, but it is giving car, it is giving numbers, it will giving string randomly, because you forget what things you added at what index. It is not a good thing at all. So what I need to do? Array list, not a type safe. You can see it. You can see it or not? Array, yes or no?
Yes.
So how to make array list type safe? Any idea? Any idea how to make array list type safe?
Type safe. Oh, forgot.
Actually, the normal collection framework, which is not a safe, it's called raw collection. Raw collection. Now, where I'm going to create a new kind of array list, which will be a type safe. Which will be a type safe. How to create? Yeah, I will use generics. Generics means this diamond bracket, both the side, and we can mention the type here, dog. Now like array, we have types. A list will only allow dog types. So you can see there is no error here. That is give errors similar to the array. You can see. One-to-one comparison. See, now this list becomes type safe. Type safe means generic collection. Generic collection. Yes, it only allow to add dog elements, and when you try to get, it will only get dog elements, dog type of object. So this is called generics. Okay, let's modify the previous code also. Set. Why it's giving this yellow line? These yellow lines are warning. It says don't use raw. Don't use raw type basically. Use something like generic type. Okay. So I only added fruits as a string, so I can make it a string. And good habit, you can do same thing. And generics introduced in Java 5 and Java 7, you can skip this part. Brackets are mandatory. Now you can see all yellow line gone. And okay, I will tell you later. Same thing, come to the setDemo2. I will copy this thing. setDemo2, I will mention it. I will mention it, and I will open and close bracket. I will open close bracket. Now, wow, it's a generic connection, no yellow lines, no warning. Come to the 3. Same thing. And the good thing is earlier it is written object. Earlier it written object. Every time it will return an object, but now it will return a string. It will return a string. Iterator of a string. It will return a string because we have set of a string. So whenever we are trying to get element, it will return the string type.
What happened?
Yeah. So you can see you will add only strings. Whenever you are trying to get, you will get only strings. So now your collection becomes type safe. You are working with the type safety. Same for the list. Same. All yellow line gone. You can see yellow lines, lots of yellow lines. Just use type safe collections framework. Same for here. Okay, let's make a list. Yeah. Wow. List demo 3. Again, you can see it will return the string only. Every time it will return a string. No need to object. Yeah, it will return a string only. Come to the map. Why we are leaving map? Map is a key value pair. Here, the map key and value both are a string. So you cannot say like this thing, but string comma string. That's mean the key is of string type and value should also of type string. And here just like this. Wow, cool. Cool. Come to this part. Map demo 2. As lots of yellow line means warnings. As soon as you give this part, warning is removed. Now, key will be of a string type. There is a string type key, string type value, string type key, collection of strings. Every time we will get the string. Entries of string comma string. Entry of string comma string. String as a key, string as a value. No, there is no raw type. Everything is in form of whatever we are using key value pair. Okay, so this is generics. Generics is used to create or declare type safe collection framework. Okay, so now come back to the new topic, that is shorting. Let me create a new package. And package name is shorting. Okay, in the shorting I will try to sort array first, then a list and so on. So shorting, array shorting. Array sorting. How to sort an array? Suppose I will take int type of array. Int type of array. Nums equal to random numbers. Something like that. So let's print this array. Sys out arrays dot to string and print the nums array. Now I'm going to run it. Let's see the output. It is in random order or it is in sorted order? Yeah, please tell me. Sorting is either ascending to descending or descending to us. Means ascending order or descending order. It's a random order, yes. So my question is how to sort it. So in computer science, you learn so many techniques: insertion sort, bubble sort, merge sort. There are lots of sorting algorithms. Honestly telling, at this moment, you don't need to know any algorithm. You need to know only the way of Java. That is, arrays class is the class. We have a static method sort, and we just pass our method nums. And after that, I will write same code. After sorting, I will write same code. Please tell me, is this sorted or not? It is sorted or not? Array.
Yeah, it is sorted on ascending order.
Yeah, so how it is easy or tough? It is easy or difficult?
Can you describe the code? This one, sy system dot print array dot to string. Can you say what
So
it means?
suppose I do not have this code. How to print elements of the array? You will write for loop, something like that. Int x colon nums. You use for each loop. If you are not using index loop, then you will write sys out x. It will take so much effort and it will print the element something like that. But I used a better way to print the element of the array. Again, I am using arrays class. Arrays is the utility class for the arrays. I want to convert this array into a string format. String format means it will convert array in something like that. It will convert the array something like that, and I will print that format. So if I want to print the array elements in one line, I can use this code. Clear? Arrays dot string, and I have to pass my number.
So what is the string? Two string. What is the two string?
Again, it will convert
two string. What is a two string?
It will convert this array into something like that. This format, na? That's why you can print it.
They change the format, right? Okay.
Okay, fine. Suppose this is number array. Suppose we have string array. Okay, so let's see. Suppose I have these many fruits. I'm talking about the array, so string fruits equal to, let's say, oranges, let's say apple, let's say guava, let's say banana, let's say pineapple. Yeah, suppose I have a string array. If I want to print this string array, what I will do, I will just print this array. Same procedure. Clear? And I will use same short method. Earlier it was nums, but right now it's a fruit. And again I will use same. Clear? Let's see. How cool. Yes or no?
Yes.
So how easy to sort the arrays? Somebody comes and he or she can ask, hey, what about the array list? So let's see the next demo. Control C, Control V. Array list sorting. So first I will create an array of numbers. So how to create an array list of numbers? How to create a list of numbers? Okay. You have two ways. One is a long way. I'm showing you both. Array list of numbers. So here I will take integer class. I cannot write int here because generics cannot allow primitive, but then wrapper type. Nums equal to new array primitive. Array list. Although we can write integer here, but I will not prefer this thing because this thing is more cooler. So I can use nums dot add first element 98, Okay, let's say 45, let's say 76, sorry, let's say 84, let's say 23, 45, 30. Yeah, cool. So this is one way to create array list with predefined elements. Somebody asked, can we have some smart way of doing this thing? Yes, we can use something like that. But this time it will be a list interface, and I will say arrays dot as list. Yeah, this is again a utility way to create a list with some numbers, a random list. Wow, we don't need to write these many lines, we can write in one line. So whatever you feel good, if you are good with this thing, you can use this thing. If you are good with this thing, you can use this thing. It's your choice. Okay, fine. Now, how to sort list? My question is, so first, how to print list? Yeah, definitely I will print list by using the direct name. Yeah, direct name. So let me check what will be the print. Right click, new. Wow, it is printed. Now I want to sort. I want to sort a list. So how I can? Definitely you cannot use arrays dot sort. It's my mistake. Just a minute. Just a minute. Huh. Just a minute. Yes. Earlier we have array, so we can use array dot sort method. So now we have what? How to sort list? Any idea? Any idea? How to sort list? Okay. So list is a collection. List is a collection. So similar for array, we have arrays class, utility class. For collection, we have collections utility class. Collections. C capital collection. You can see collection is an interface and S capital collections is an class. You can see C capital collection is an interface. C capital collections is a class. We have sort method, and you can see it's take list as a parameter. So nums. Wow. And after that I will again print, and let me check the answer. Sorted or not? Sorted or not? Please tell me. बोलते नहीं भाई आप लोग, अच्छी बात नहीं. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Let me do for same for the string kind of elements. Here again I'm going to create a list. How to create a list? List of strings, and I can convert arrays dot to arrays dot as list, and I can pass comma separated elements as many as I want. And here again collection dot sort, and no need to okay. Let's run the program. And strings are also sorted with the help of collection dot sort method. How cool, how easy. The next thing is how to sort a set. Suppose I have a hash set. Control C, Control V. Hash set sorting. Not hash set but set sorting. And here it should be list sorting. So suppose instead of list I have set. As soon as I make set, we cannot create set something like that as set. No, there is no method to create as set. So how to create a set? For this I need to work like that. I need to work like that. Set, and here I can use, let's say, hash set. Okay, but you can see I cannot short set. Here nums is a type of set. It is giving error. Why? I'm just trying to understand. Again I will change this set equal to new hash set. Now I'm going to add, keep adding fruits dot add, let's say, oranges. Let's see, Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control X, Control V, Control X, Control V, Control X, Control V, Control X. Again, you can see for the set I cannot use collections dot sort. Whether it's a number type, whether it's a string type, I cannot sort. Why? Because collection dot sort method is only take list. You can see it's only take list. Don't worry, it's only take list. So we cannot sort the set. Yeah, tell me. In Java it is not possible to sort the element of set. Can anybody tell me? It's possible or not? अरे बोलते क्यों नहीं आप लोग? It's possible or not? See. It is not possible through arrays class or collection class, but there is a different way. See the collection framework hierarchy. If I want a sorted set, should I use hash set or tree set? Should I use hash set or tree set if I want a sorted set?
Tree set.
Tree set, because tree set is a sorted set. So there is no need of these things. Instead of this, you just create tree set. It will store elements in a sorting order by default. You don't need to write this thing. It's by default sorted. It will be by default sorted. Now you can see, run this application. It will add first elements as a starting with the sorting. You can see. That's why there is no need to create any method for sorting for the set, because we have a sorted flavor of the set, that is tree set. This part is clear or not? That's why that time I was not covered tree set. So what is the difference between hash set and tree set? Can anybody tell me fast? Hash set store data in a random order, no ordering. Tree set store data in a, I wrote this thing in second December too. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. What about others? Ji Gita, Ji Primla ji. It is not clear? Let's move to the next part. So here you can see we can sort an array with arrays.sort. We can sort list with collections.sort. We can sort set with the tree set with tree set object. But the problem is that I'm telling you the problem. We are only sorting numbers and strings, and we know that key numbers and strings are natural or follow natural ordering. Means we know that 1 is smaller than 2 and 2 is smaller than 3, and we know that A comes before B and B comes before C and C comes before D, something like that. We know the ordering order, so it's very much easy to sort these things. But what if we have employee objects and I have to sort them? What if I have so many songs object and I want to sort them? I have so many videos object and I want to sort them. I have so many mobile phone and I have to sort them. I have so many laptop, anything, students, okay, vehicles, any kind of object we have and we want to sort them. How it is possible? Let's try to understand. Control C, Control V, custom sorting. Oh, custom means domain objects we have. So let's create an employee for easy purpose. I am going to create an employee class, and for the sake of easiness I will create public members. Okay, no, I will do regular way. Private string name, private int age, or private double salary. Okay, let me create a getter setter. Right click, source, generate getter and setter. Wow, one more thing, I want to generate personally two string methods. When somebody want to print employee object, what thing should be print? Something like that. Whatever the name, whatever the age, whatever the salary. Control shift Control S, Control shift F से सुंदर हो जाएगा और S से सेव हो जाएगा. So now I have an employee. Wow. Now in this package array sorting. I have employee, sorry, I have employee and I want to sort them. So let's create an employees object. So for easy purpose, I'm going to create a parameterized constructor. It will take a string as a name, int age as a age, or double salary, or this dot name equal to name, this dot age equal to age, and this dot salary equal to salary. What is the problem? Salary. Yeah. So if I want to create employee object, I will just pass the name as salary and it will create an employee. So let's create few employees. Employee E1 equal to new employee. Name can be, let's say, Geeta, age 25, salary, let's say something like that. Same thing, I will create one more time, and Lokesh, salary, let's say 20, age is this, salary is, let's say, don't be feel I'm writing something like that, it's just a random. Formula, and age is, let's say, 27, and salary is something like that. I just took 3 employees, E1, E2, and E3. Okay, let's create an employee array, EMPs, and I can create array with the help of like this, E1 comma E2 comma E3. So this is an employee top array. Now I can see this thing. Okay, remove all these things, remove all these things, remove all these things. For now I want to comment this part. I only want to print the employee elements. So let's see what happens. Right click, run as Java application. You can see the first employee is a Geeta, age 25, salary this. Another one is Lokesh, and last one is a Pramila. With whatever the order I mentioned, it will take it. But I want to sort it, so definitely I will use arrays.sort, because we know that we can sort the array with the help of array.sort method. And I have to pass, I have to print again after the sorting. Wow, let's see. Ori, what happened? Class cast exception. The employee cannot be cast into the comparable. Why? Why means sort method is not able to sort my code. Why? Any reason? Any reason? So tell me, means which employee is greater than and which is smaller than? Can you people tell me? Among the E1, E2, E3, which one is the greater? Which one is the smaller? Can you people tell me?
E1 is smaller
Why?
because every salary is
इसका मतलब आप लोगों को उनके पैसे से देखते हैं, अगर कोई बड़ा पैसे वाला है तो आप उसकी ज्यादा इज्जत करेंगे, कोई गरीब आदमी आप उसकी इज्जत नहीं करेंगे. ये गलत बात है लकेश भाई. Again, yeah, before answering my question, you should ask one question: on what basis I will tell you? On the basis of name, or their age or salary. How I decide? Give me a base at least. Right? So you, as an intelligent human, you are not able to sort these employees, or you cannot arrange these employees because you don't know which employee is greater than and which employee is smaller than, because the absence of the criteria. So how sort method will know? So we have as a developer, we have to mention the criteria. Okay, oh short method, you will take this criteria. So how it possible? Currently employee is normal employee, we want to make it comparable, so short method can compare employee objects. Oh my god, so how to make comparable? See this thing carefully. Implements comparable interface of type employee. As soon as this class try to implement this interface, because this interface has a single method compared to, so this class have to provide compared to method body, otherwise it will become abstract. Either make abstract or provide the body. So I will choose the provide body. You can see this is the method. It will take one object, let's say EFP. Now in this method I have to write the code to tell when two employees treated as a, when one employee become greater than or smaller than the other. And see here, int, the return type is int. If negative means first object is the smaller than the second one. If positive means first object is the greater than the second one, and zero means both are equal. So what happened actually, I cannot show it, but I can just try to demonstrate. Internally short method will use something like that, even dot compare to e2, something like that. Okay, every time it will compare with e1, e2, or e2 to e3 and e3 to, for whatever the comparison cycles, I don't know, but it will use something like that. If its result is negative, a negative, that's mean e1 is smaller than e2. Positive, that's mean e2 is greater than e2, e1 is greater than e2, zero means both are equal. So how I decided? So okay, one object, that is this one, I can get from here, but how I can get e1? So this method is called on e1, so I have two things. Employee, for your understanding purpose, I am going to write this kind of code, otherwise I don't need to write this code. This e2 equal to emp. I'm just telling you, I will refer e1 with the help of this, and I will refer e2 with the help of pass parameter. You can see e2 is passed. Although I don't need to write this code, but still for your understanding purpose, I am going to write this thing. So now let's say on the age basis, I am just choosing the criteria age. Now I have two employees, I can find their ages. So let's say int age1 equal to e1 dot get age. Wow, same thing, age2. So what I will do, it's very simple in the case of int type, age1 minus age2. Wow, age1 minus age2. Wow. So let's see. Now I will try to sort them. First of all, no error, and it will perform sorting. You can see. First of all, there is no error. And first Lokesh comes here because Lokesh is minimum. Then Geeta, then Pramila. Yes or no? Sorting happens or not?
Yes.
Okay. But if somebody asks, no, my dear, I don't want to use age, I want to use salary. Okay. No worries. Just comment out this code. And I'm going to use salary part. So on salary basis. So you cannot do, okay, let's take a salary first, and we know that salary is double. Salary 1 equal to E1 dot get salary double salary 2 equal to E2 dot get salary. Okay, now I have two salary, but I cannot do something like that because it is only for int. For here I have to check if salary 1 is less than salary 2, I will return -1. Okay, else if salary 1 is greater than salary 2, I will return +1. Else I will return 0. You can see this time I'm trying to sort employee object on the basis of their salaries. So let me run the same program. I'm only changing the criteria. I'm only trying to change the criteria, and it will change the result. Let's see. Now Geeta comes first because Geeta have lowest salary. Then Pramila because Pramila is this, and then after that Lokesh because Lokesh has the maximum salary, highest salary. Clear? Clear or not?
Yes.
Yes. Let somebody came and say, no, I want to sort my employee object on the basis of their name. Okay, no worries. Just comment out on the basis of name. On the name basis. So string name1 equal to e1 dot get name. String name2 equal to e2 dot get name, and return, because string is a reference type, and again like employee we are trying to use compare to method to check whether employee 1 is greater than or small. The same for the name 1 dot compare to name2. Wow, because we are trying to compare strings and string have compare to method. As a creator of employee class, you are trying to create compare to object. Same, the string class creator also create compare to method. That's why you are able to compare the strings. Now see this part. The strings are sorted on the basis of name. Geeta, Lokesh, Pramila. G, L, P. Okay? Clear?
Yes.
Okay. But whether we are doing sorting on the name basis or age basis or salary basis, but one at a time. But suppose my manager asks, please provide me facility to sort on the difference between on the same time. Let's see here. You can see here I can sort by name, date, type, modify. Means if I choose name, it will sort by the name. If I choose sort by date modifying, it will change something like that. Means I want to sort on a multiple criteria. So it is not possible with the compare to. So what I can do? So let's do. I just created comparable for the name, and I'm going to create custom comparator. Right click, new. Let's say age comparator. Age comparator. What is a comparator? Again, it is again interface comparator type employee. It have method compare method which takes two parameters. Let's say e1 and e2. So on the basis of age, just copy and I will paste it here. I will try to uncomment it. Yeah, you can see the age comparator will try to sort elements on the basis of age. Okay, no worries. Let's create similar salary comparator. Salary comparator. Salary comparator. So it will use a way of doing comparison on the basis of salary. So how it will possible? Yeah, yeah, something like that. Something like that. So I just created two different comparators, age comparator and salary comparator, and by default sort method uses name. Okay, let me copy this part. I want to use age here and I want to use salary here, but by default employee is a comparable. By default employee is a comparable. In the comparable, what is that is the natural order, it uses name. So whether we write 3 times, it will sort on the basis of name, every time name. But if I mention my comparator, short method, do not use default one, use age comparator. Short method, do not use default one but salary comparator. Now this is the original, this is sorted by name, this is sorted by age, and this is sorted by salary. Now you can see, so in the same program, same array can be sorted on the different criteria. By default, the natural way is the name order, because in the comparable I used name, and I also mentioned short method. Instead of using natural order, you can use my custom order, my comparator, my way of comparison, that is age basis, and this is salary basis. So I'm done for the day. Okay, if you have any question you can ask, but before the leaving session I want to give homework. The homework is you need to prepare comparable versus comparator, favorite interview question of interviewer. Okay, so you need to prepare. I will ask tomorrow, then I will start the class. Okay.